All right, guys, here we are with the video a lot of you guys have been waiting for. The iPhone 14 Pro, 1 terabyte deep purple. So this is pretty much just a show and tell here. We'll get this all taken care of. And I'll show you this and I'll let you go on your way. My first impressions, really gonna, oh yeah, oh my gosh. I never seen this outside of being on video. And I can go ahead and tell you folks, I am so much happier I went with this instead of the space black. Now the space black was my second choice for getting this device, and I'm glad I got the deep purple. Like for real. I got a nice, I got a leather case coming. I decided to go ahead and buy the ink leather case as well, but I do have this case right here that I'll be rocking out with to really keep the gist of this beautiful beast going here. Shout out to Subcase. This is going to be a nice addition over this beautiful device. Wow, I'm loving it. Let's get it out of the box here. I got to get a screen protector on it though. You already know what's up with that. We know what's up with Apple. So this is my 1 terabyte version here. Ooh, so beautiful. Look how big that camera bump is. It's ginormous. Let me get it next to one of my iPhones that I already have, my 13 Pro Max, because the camera bump is definitely, oh yeah, that camera bump is definitely bigger. Yeah, the bumps themselves are bigger. Yep, there you go. Right there, you can see they're bigger. It doesn't bother me at all, but you know, I just wanted to point out that they are bigger. Wow, that blue and purple looks really good. I'm pretty excited, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up, and we'll show you what it looks like powered on. I think I might throw a screen protector on there real quick. I've got tons of screen protectors that I have to review, but this is the deep purple. Oh boy, that is a beautiful color in person, folks. Again, show and tell. Let me sign into it and get my service going, and then we'll come right back. All right, guys, so here we are. I've got it set up, and this is a little bit later on with this video. The first thing I want to tackle is the software. So as soon as you get this out of the box, you're going to go to 16.1. It should take you over to 16.1, and you know, you should be able to get the latest. It's not going to force you to do it, but I plug in while I'm doing backups and stuff like that, so I told it to just go ahead and do it because you're going to have to do it anyway. Now as far as the eSIM goes, activating this, I'll say this right now to start. All you have to do is have your iPhone that you currently are using sitting next to this device, and it has to be powered on, just sitting next to it, just like any other thing. Like when you get the new phone and you're setting up your new phone, your old phone is sitting next to it, it'll prompt you and say, hey, do you want to set this up? And that's all you have to do. And then it'll transfer the number. Now if your SIM card is not in an iPhone, you're probably just going to have to use setup later. If you don't have an iPhone, if you're coming new to iPhone, I don't know what's going to happen if you have an Android and you're setting up, but there is a second option that says setup later. And then you just go into the settings and your settings and set it up, or change it on your carrier's website or whatever. It's super easy. They just did it this way for iPhone people. So the fact that this is eSIM only and you have an iPhone, if you're coming from an iPhone, this is going to be the most simplest setup that you ever do. So that aside, it's charged to 100. Been messing around with it for a little while now. And it's an iPhone, folks. There's definitely nothing that's going to be different except for this dynamic island, a few settings, your wallpapers. I've already gone over a video in a video with iOS 16, so you just remember that. But the dynamic island, if you long press, you can see I have some music playing here. I have the volume down because obviously copyright things, but I have two things up here. The two things that Apple always that they talked about during the presentation, and that you've seen a lot of creators talk about. So I'm ready for other things to be able to go up into this area right here. I do use Spotify and things like that in Pandora, but not on iPhone. I only use pretty much Apple Music when I'm using my iPhone. I do have them installed, but I do not normally use them unless I'm somewhere and you know, there's something going on. But here it is, man. When you tap on these items right there, you know what happens. It goes to it. So I'll cancel that. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I think it's pretty cool. And then when you get a phone call, it goes up into that area too. So pretty much this is your new hub for everything that you want to do. When you do face unlock, it's up there as well, like that. So when you're buying something, like if you're on this screen, and let me see, like a banking application. There you go. If you already have the phone open like this, and you're in a banking application, you're in something like that, a little green square pops up there, and there's a different animation. But there it is, folks. I will follow up later on this with the cameras, everything. I'm ready to show you 4K cinematic video. I'm pretty excited. I've got a lot of things to show you. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the sub case. We'll go ahead and put this on. And this is how this will probably live for a little bit of time until I get some other cases in, like my leather case and things like that. But there it is, man. Beautiful, beautiful hardware. I'm really feeling it. I can tell this is a good choice for me to go with this size over my Pro Max. Now, remember, I do have the iPhone 14 Plus coming as well, so that is going to be my big iPhone for the next 12 months. And this will be my primary iPhone, you know, when I'm going about, because I have 3 phone numbers, and one of them lives in my Z Flip or whatever Samsung device I have, which will be my Fold 4 next. And it'll rotate with the Z Flip, and then both of my other lines are going to be iPhone lines because they're eSIM only. So this is my primary line here, and like I said, eSIM only is not a big deal, folks. Just go with it. Super easy to handle, especially if you're an iPhone person. I shouldn't see any iPhone people saying, "Oh my gosh, you know, the transfer of the eSIM is horrible," because all you do is sit them next to each other, and it literally, click of a button, you double click this button here and your power button, and you're on. Your service will transfer over to your new device, whether it's a SIM card or eSIM or whatever. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me give you one more look at this out of the case before I get going with my day. Here it is, deep purple. I'm really feeling it. I really like it, and I hope you enjoy yours if you got yours today. But I'll see you in the next video. Take care.